Oh dear God. Oh Jesus. Well then. How the hell did I get over there? What? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Ah, okay. I didn't fall off that time. Almost did. Oh, now I can just jump all the way over here. Nice. Without having to need to do the whole rail puzzle again. Nice. Okay, so that's Grand Slam.
Finished myself.
You what?
I finished myself.
Hmm.
Hello.
Alright, Daddy has returned. Please do not refer to me as Daddy.
Who would join the call?
Me! You don't know who who me is yet, do you?
I'm looking. I don't recognize the voice. Oh, hello.
I have dashed off the stage.
Oh, you're playing Smash Ultimate. That's very nice.
I think they're playing Sonic Frontier still, unless I'm mistaken.
Right, he was doing that before. Yeah, so I'll need to figure out if we're gonna do any.
Again,
I think we probably will do custom talents for you because you have drawbacks as much as you have positives, so might
including
as well.
the my magic just says no to me if it is not for any purpose other than this.
Oh, I will say, can we document the drawbacks and positives somewhere in your sheet just so I can see it when I go into the actual doc?
It is in the notes, but yeah.
It is. Oh well, it's if it's already in the notes, it's fine.
Yeah, I copied all that from my notes.
Let me see.
Yes! In like a bit, though.
There it is.
I
campaign
have
notes. I see that just like my party, you have all of your equipment in your character notes because it's such a convenient place to put this stuff.
Yes, and yeah, it's how I've always done it.
Yeah, we do that as well. It's just I'm surprised that there's no default place for it. When we do it, we have the cells split so that there's like 100 cells essentially vertically. Sorry, 50 cells vertically.
I mean, I also
That you
put
can
my
work with?
items as comments.
Well, I see how they're like entered in throughout.
Yeah, they're
it's a good
also
way of
in the
doing it.
inventory as a comment. Like the regular inventory.
I see. I don't like notes, honestly. Notes and comments.
You know what,
It's inventory.
actually, if you wanna watch, you can. That is, if it didn't fucking break by me alt-tabbing.
What if I don't want to watch?
Okay, 1 second.
Then oh well.
I'm not watching.
And you...
Why does this? Why does this look like Pal World?
Why does this what?
Why does it look like Pal World?
It does, kinda.
You're missing. Does it cost rings to do that? What'd you
Nope.
drop when you did that?
They
That's on
dropped
Titanfall.
because I collected them by creating a loop. So if I create a loop, it'll spawn rings.
Oh.
But me doing the little infinity, it just gives me infinite boost.
Okay, almost done with one way, and then I'm gonna finish this the other way. You can hear me again, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to finish it after I finish either. There we go. 1, 2, pierce. Because the whole reason I'm asking for that is because it'd make more sense for me to summon the weapons for the mecha than carry them in my inventory aimlessly.
Well, you and I, we talked about that in chat once, about being able to summon better items and how it could be like a talent.
I mean, like, realistically, if this is an artistry and this is part of it, why can't there just be a more expensive version?
Yeah, I don't get it. And it's not strong enough to be a greater artistry either. Definitely not. Considering how much it would cost.
And even if it only costs 4 per material component and then 5 per material component, that's, you know, so on.
Like, I don't know.
Common is
I won't
3
care
stamina
if
per
I'm
material component. Extraordinary is then 4, and then 5, and it just continue going.
Well, the way that I would do it, I actually considered doing this. I don't know if I sent a message about it in the campaign. is
see
you
the
can
type.
summon stuff, but you need to do the test to upgrade it, and you need to summon all the components you would need in order to create it. So like, if you want to summon, I don't know, an extraordinary item, you need to like double up on common materials to be able to craft up to extraordinary, essentially.
1 second, please.
What did you think
Come
would
on,
happen,
come
buddy?
on, fuck.
Like, about what?
Oh no, not you. Him. He's Sonic Man.
Uh,
I see. So how do I get up there?
You see those blue lines
What blue lines?
on the? Okay. On the cliff. Look,
but yeah, like either
like
it's
towards the things.
because one
Oh,
option
lines.
is just
Yeah, the swing rings.
getting
Hold on.
a giving a
I
higher
got
level
the
version of
before.
elemental matter as a thing, and it just costs
Yeah, I
more.
think. Well, it shouldn't cost more. It'll just naturally cost more by
But here's the thing, right? Magic matter you can use to create crude weapons, which, technically.
Yeah.
And it costs 2 stamina. Elemental matter costs 3 stamina for common.
That
4,
just shoots me off
5
this
stamina
way.
for extraordinary. 6 to 8 for. You know what I mean?
Yes, it would kind of make sense. The way I have it set up, it's like exponentially increasing, almost.
Which is weird because.
Let me see. I made a really wimpy tool on how to do this.
Squid.
The reason why I don't think doing the test is a good idea is primarily how much it would clog summoning stuff up. Especially if you're summoning a lot of things.
Well, I would rule it as just do the most difficult test once. And that's it. So if you need to summon, you know, a mythic power, you need to do the test to craft a mythic power. And that's it.
But you do know to make an item you need multiple, right?
Yeah, I know.
You do multiple
I
tests.
know that you need to. I know that normally you need to do tests all the way up. But if you're summoning items using magic in an instant, you don't want to do 40 tests to summon something by crafting it up from common.
There's also the fact that I think arguably a outright cost increase rather than the crafting cost thing being done would probably be better, just in my opinion. But
Yeah, so a mythic item with just 1 material, 1 refinement, 1 power would take 80 common. So that's like an absurd number of stacks that you'd need to summon
that's
something.
160, 240 stamina.
Yes.
So
Well, 240.
per.
Yes, stamina. Yeah, without duration.
Yeah.
And that's a high number to summon mythic items. So, I think that's kind of reasonable.
That I'd argue just don't have a test be done though. Is the problem? Having the test be done is weird because the problem is the whole thing about elemental matter is you summon it in its complete form, right?
Yes.
And if you're summoning it in its complete form, you should then be able to just summon it in its complete form. So it's either you just make a more costly version of it.
Well, the reason why is like we were questioning why not just summon and components of like that rarity and permanence them, you know, because you can recover from that. What's the requirement on permanence, right? It's still 10 PP. I'm sorry, 100 PP and a DHP cost, right? That
It
hasn't
converts
changed?
the whole spell to DHP.
It just converts. There's no plus.
Well, it adds 10 and converts the whole spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It adds 10 stamina, right?
and then converts the whole spell.
Yeah. Or 100. It adds 100
I am
PP.
finishing
So,
one side.
so that's 10.
Family.
You can summon up to... You could summon rare materials with permanence, and as long as you have alteration, you could recover from it. You'd be playing at like no DHP, but it is what it is. Oh, and that's the other problem of it. Alteration would be able to heal people way higher than it was before.
You can only heal so much DHP with alteration, unless it's the max level version.
Yes, you can heal more with higher level components though, which means someone who uses evocation to summon a higher level alteration component can then heal, you know, stronger
No,
stuff,
like
more
there's
damage.
a fundamental limit of how much DHP can be healed that way. Like, weirdly, based on its wording, it's a fundamental permanent limit.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you will
But
never
I'm
be
saying
able to
by
use this
default,
version
Mend
of it.
1 can heal you up to 25 DHP.
Yeah.
But if you can evocation summon that's higher than common level, because that's kind of the gimmick of Mend, is you can easily heal people up to 25 because you can summon common components. So that's essentially it's free to heal up to 25. But if you're able to summon extraordinary, then that goes up to 50. And if you're able to summon rare, then that goes up to 100 DHP.
I would also like to point out that the point you're making is useless for my character. I can't heal people. As that is not summoning a mech, kindling a creature, or summoning a construct. You know what I mean?
make an item to do that.
I can't summon the item to do that.
No, but you could make the item to do that. And you are a crafter.
Yeah, but also I don't like exploiting things I don't think I'm going to be doing. Yes, I'm summoning mechs that are using a telekinetic force. Yes, it's true. But specifically via the mech. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, I will mention, this feels like it is probably common practice, but I don't hear people ever mentioning it. You can do shenanigans that aren't in the book if it's like appropriate for, you know, what you're saying you want to do, you know? So if you want to like try to disarm someone, we can come up with a ruling for that. You know, just as an example of something that might come up. You're not stuck
I can
following
barely
these
hear
perfect
you.
laws. So if you want to do stuff that isn't specifically outlined in the rules, then we can figure out ways to do it. The easiest way to do it is just have talent trees that would give you those options, but we can do like checks, like, you know, if you want to wrestle a the really easy example is you're in a grapple with someone and you want to take their weapon away from them. You know, you're allowed to try. Why is it that every time you stop moving, you like summon little creatures?
Oh, those are the Cocos.
Kill them.
They just, it shows how many I currently have whenever I sit still.
There we go.
Or how many I currently have collected whenever I sit still.
Anyways, I now need to go and do this. Where's OBS?
Because you see, you find them around here. You collect them.
Why were
Use
you
them to
Irish
upgrade
and then like Italian?
Huh?
Why were you like Irish and then you turned Mafia after?
I don't know.
You started off with like an Irish accent and then you just started doing like a Don voice.
Luigi, I told you last time. I don't want to gabagoo. I want to
Mangino, I told you not to go and kill the CEO of United Healthcare.
I told you to kill the CEO of Activision, not the CEO of United Healthcare. How the fuck did you get
Exactly.
those two mixed up?
It's a difficult thing to mix up, yeah?
Well, one starts with an A and one starts with a U. Like, how do you get Activision and United Healthcare mixed up? I mean, granted, that's
I don't
not what
get it.
actually happened, but
What's Sage doing here? Beat her up! Punch the child! Why is she like aura farming?
she's an AI.
Why is she moving with no animations? Get some animations,
That
girl.
is
You have
her
budget.
animations. She's an AI robot, so she has very limited animation because robot.
You don't need to just A pose and then like rotate about the Y axis, okay?
Look at April just.
That makes me think of Pudis Engage. And have you seen Pudis Engage? Octo.
Rings.
Oh. Why are you like going Super Saiyan? What?
Because that's the activation for the blue ring boost or full ring boost. See, now I have the. You see how the 400 out of 400, my ring counter at the top is all like sparkly or zappy or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I see it.
That is product of that. Come on.
I feel like
Love
that
the silence.
animation should be skippable because
I wish it was too. I don't know if it is or not.
I feel like you're leaving the area that you're supposed to be at. Oh, never mind.
I didn't collect enough of these. I didn't get enough score. I should have
You're
been
like
on
missing
fucking
every
rails.
single one of them.
Well, all collecting these do is just increase your multiplier, so you get more score just by doing stuff. But the thing is, A, I missed a fuck ton of them initially, and B, I just didn't do score stuff. Because riding on rails gives you an absurd amount of score. So if I run over here, what am I doing?
Walk slowly. You're playing Sonic.
Doing this will give me a fuck ton of score. Yeah, there you go. S rank right there. Like, these things are so easy to fucking cheese. You just do one of these, like, skill puzzles. And then you just instant fucking S rank.
So it was really a massive skill issue, that first one.
Look at that.
It's a little better. How much higher is an S than a D? Like 1 point higher?
I
Maybe
have
you'll
no
get an A
fucking
next
idea.
time. What does S stand for again? I'm pretty sure it's like super.
Yeah, it's either super or superb. It's dependent.
But I
Some
think the
have it as
lore on it
super, some say
is
superb.
that, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here if you remember. I am fairly certain that not only is it super or whatever, but it was originally from some Japanese studio or something, and they kind of pronounced it horribly. So it is from a game where they did not just say super, but they said it with like a crazy accent.
Hmm.
Why is Amy in like the digital dimension?
It'd be easier to explain if you were watching from when I first initially saved her. Because she was trapped in an orb.
She got Zelda'd?
Huh?
She got Zelda'd?
Yes.
Poor mother says she lost her children. I can kill your kids.
The
Sonic
funny
goes
thing is,
best.
all of this is being broadcasted live on Twitch.
Alright, who's watching? Who's watching?
Guide the Coco back to their mother while
It's
avoiding
Diamond. Hi,
the
Diamond.
bombs. Oh, bombs? Mm-hmm.
I can save mean things around Diamond. That's allowed. Probably. Diamond, you're not going to snitch, right?
Hmm? That was insanely easy.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I knew I could trust you.
That gives me a fucking Chaos Emerald?
They really just hand those things out for free nowadays, don't they?
They just give those shits out like candy, huh?
She has a lot of children.
50 of them to be exact, because did you not see how many I collected?
I'm sorry, I was looking at Diamond's words. Diamond's beautiful words. Oh god, they have magnet powers. Terrifying.
Uh-huh.
And they also have terrible animations because they are made of stone.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. What's happening? What? What?
Why are they moving towards the cloud that said 69?
Oh. Oh.
They died of love. How do they roll like that? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Diamond, why don't you join the chat? Why don't you come talk to us? Pretend like you like us. Also, I think Ori is going to start
Interesting.
streaming in 3 minutes.
What is this? What? Oh, what? Oh, I activated something. Okay, what?
You don't have the vibes to spew their voice. Don't
Just
worry, the only
run.
person who's listening to you is Diamond.
Oh.
And us.
Speaking of
But I will
streaming,
not pressure you to
Cosmo, we
join.
gotta do the
This works well
forest.
enough. Well, you could
Creature.
not text to speech it if you just sent messages in the chat right now. That might be better.
Cosmo has the TTS bot muted anyway,
Yes, Cosmos does have it muted.
so it won't come across on stream if that's what you're worried about.
Although I also wouldn't worry too much about it coming across on stream. Because the stream's been on break for a few minutes.
Psyloop!
But it's whatever you want to do. Enjoy your free time.
God, I love Psylooping. It is so cool.
I looked away. What was it?
Such a neat mechanic.
Is it the one where you wrapped around the enemy and then just started kicking him in the face?
This. But yeah, it can be used in an attack sense. What is this? Oh, it's this. I gotta do some sort of course in a certain amount of time.
Who joined? Ah, diamond on that, so that you can actually chat with us. Thank you, I appreciate that, diamond. Among Us?
Amogus. Please reveal more of the map.
Pronouns any. You shall be dinosaur. Which honorifics am I allowed to use? Comrade. But not Shazam? What's your problem with Shazam? No, you're not getting any Neos. You're just getting stupid made up things. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Alright, here we go.
Compliments. Let's see, which compliments am I allowed to use?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Cosmos.
Cosmo. Welcome back.
Can I commit murder? Will that count towards my score? Ow.
Yeah, why? What's your problem with Shazam? Why don't you like the word Shazam as an honorific?
Committing murder does
I
count
can't
towards my
call you
score.
Shazam Dino.
Hello, Dino. See, they don't want you using it as an honorific because if you're not calling it as a name, he can't become Shazam.
Oh, so he need. Okay, I understand. You need to announce yourself as Shazam to become Shazam. I understand. So you need to be. It needs to be your name.
Yeah.
I see Keanu is the preferred name that isn't Dino and or Diamond.
Clap.
And you find it acceptable?
You just guessed their government name. I'm not even joking.
What about guessing? No, I'm reading their pronouns page.
Oh, it's on there. Oh, okay, I see.
Is Reeves allowed?
Oh my goodness. The levels of stuff going on here.
Kaboom! I love murdering the various robots.
Wow, you love murder? That's wrong. So because you guys couldn't hear it because Texas SpeechBot is muted, Dino was just informing us that they are in fact Keanu Reeves legally. You can confirm that. Let me read the rest of this. Okay, so I can't call you darling or beloved or boo. That's sad. But I can call you cute. Cute's encouraged.
What?
Can I get away with dearly beloved? Is that allowed?
Also, Cosmo, why did you get on VR chat? I saw that little Steam notification.
The bar ADJ ad's opening.
Oh. Does that mean no forest?
Most probably not.
Ah! I have my thing like set to Forest Friday with Cosmo too and everything.
Dearly beloved's allowed? Okay.
Big Sedge.
I really wanted to do forest with you tonight.
And in case you're
I
confused
forgot
as to
that they
why I would
open at
ask
this time.
that, it's because Dearly Beloved is from a video game called Kingdom Hearts, which I'm a fan of.
Okay. How long are they open for? Because we can just do it
Oh.
really late.
A little sad that Sexy is right out though.
Completely
Hot's in.
depends.
Just as long as it's before like
I'm gonna
11.
stick.
Otherwise, I'll just have to do something by myself, I guess.
I think I'll stick to
Like last
Forest
night
or
on
Combat on this
stream,
life.
I was like, yeah, expect me and Cosmo to play Forest because Forest Friday. Mm,
They didn't even have any viewers that heard that.
I don't think I had anyone know.
Okay, you're not going back on your word. You just cut that out. Anyway.
Hal is allowed. All right, we're gonna stick with
I
Pat.
mean, there are VODs, so
Can edit VODs, so cut that out.
I have just the gift for that actually, and just the video for that if you want
I
audio.
am running around. Let's speed of sound. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! What have I started?
All right, I encourage you to steal this. Where is it? Because this is like my favorite thing in the world.
No, I do not want to do that again.
And that is what instant elemental looks like to normal people.
Not letting go. I'll keep on running.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me hop in.
They give you way too much time for those. Although I guess that's probably linked to difficulty, isn't it?
All right, hopped into Ori's server or Ori's stream. I assume Diamond's already there. That's a surprise. Yeah, just start lurking.
I don't know what this wants me to do. Okay.
Yes. I'm letting their audio sit. Yeah, we'll lower Ori's volume. And then yeah, I'll just sit around until I have mystery box. How's my XP in that chat? Still not enough to be worth anything. That's funny. I like how my vote is worth nothing because my XP is like trash. It's kind of a funny thing of that entire Twitch thing. Well, you're a senior member.
I'm stealing the bot.
Who's stealing the
Been there a
bot?
while.
Who is it?
With
Well, Diamond is using it.
No, don't
Damn.
steal our bot. No.
Betrayal. Who stole it? Who's the culprit?
That would be.
Damn, stole it right back.
That's ours. We earned that bot.
Damn.
Hey, our bot.
Diamond is using the bot.
Not anymore. We need it for the faction meeting.
Damn, being stolen for the faction meeting.
We should steal it back.
Damn.
Steal it back. Steal it back.
I have failed. I have been murderized by bees. Bees.
Wait, why do they need it for a faction meeting? Can they not just look at chat?
One of the faction leaders doesn't have a microphone.
These fucking bees.
They forced my hand. I must use my bodily voice. Hello.
No,
It seems
the sacred
they're
voice is
discriminating
speaking.
against our bot.
Anyways,
I guess I exist now. Hi.
Hi. How's my favorite Reeves?
I'm freezing my fucking ears off, but I'm fine.
Why is it cold?
Yeah, it's winter down here.
Down here, not very specific. It is my
Southern
winters have been
Hemisphere.
very, very mild lately.
Oh, dude, winter here fucking
Nah.
hits you like a truck.
Well, it used to. We used to get feet and feet of snow.
may
but
I
that has
remind
since
you,
stopped
global
happening.
warming is a thing.
Yeah.
There was one winter where it was cold enough in Iowa that antifreeze froze.
It hits winter hits me specifically more like a few trucks because I refuse to close my window.
Okay.
I need the ventilation. I don't leave my room enough to close it.
I got another
Well,
Chaos Emerald for just doing a
that
menial
feels like a
task.
choice at that point.
Literally giving these shits out like candy.
I mean, theoretically, Chaos Emeralds are candy flavored. No one's tried to eat one yet.
Actually, no, there is a canonical answer. I shit you not what they taste like.
Huh?
Wait, what the fuck? Is that from like the Archie comics or something? I'd
Think
expect
so? I
that.
forget.
Wait,
It's
wait, wait,
always
wait. Run that
fucking
back,
Archie
Cosmo. What the
stuff.
fuck did you say?
Google the flavor of the Chaos Emeralds. It exists.
I'm curious now. I'm doing this shit. That is one hell of a fucking YouTube notification. Just in quotes, you sound like a femboy. What the fuck?
I'd take that as a compliment.
Okay. Chaos Emerald.
So I was talking to Diamond, or not Diamond. I was talking to Diamond. Sorry, Diamond. I wasn't talking to you.
Damn.
Who joined?
Rise.
Who joins? Bright. You're the one person.
The
I know
flavors
you.
of the Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos Emeralds are
One
depicted in
second,
some
I'm in like
fan-made
3
merchandise
VCs.
as typically cherry and apple sour.
Sonic. Sonic. Peak.
I literally cannot hear a word you're saying. Please wait a second. Okay, so that's where the music was coming from. Sorry, what?
Sonic, no doubt. But if we're going by the rules of like game Sonic, isn't he canonically about the speed of sound or something?
Yes.
Classic Sonic is
Running around
I'm
at the
pretty
speed of
sure
sound. It's literally in the
modern
fucking
Sonic,
song.
Yeah,
modern
like
Sonic
if we're doing
goes
guess what?
above
The
that.
speed of sound is like 700 miles per hour. I can
Hold on,
pretty sure I can run.
hold. Hey Google, what is the speed of sound?
According
Mach
to
1.
Wikipedia, the speed of sound is the distance traveled per unit of time by a sound.
It
Crazy.
did not
Speed
give me a
can
straight
sound
answer.
sound can be
300.
fast, dude.
Okay, 343 meters per second.
Yup, which
Yeah.
is
Also, welcome back, Kaismo. Oh, I can do the weird laser puzzle.
it's like 1,200 meters per kilometers per hour. If my math is right.
What the fuck am I doing?
No, I could easily run faster than the speed of sound if it's a 1,000 times multiplier. It's
I mean,
hard.
at that point, you'd also need to be strong enough to push the air out of the way. Otherwise, you just get crushed by it.
That's a fair point. Oh, what's the air pressure? Hold on, I'm gonna search that up.
Oh, there's a hype train.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Diamond, don't do that.
Why not?
That's illegal.
It's a hype train. I had to. Oh god.
No, I don't want an altitude calculator. Wait,
Oh. I can probably.
Wait. Okay, so angle that there, it activates that. Angle this.
All right, let me sort through my 14 different sources of audio right now.
So-
oh, we have Cosmos back. Hi, Cosmos.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh?
And there was one other person. Oh no, that's everyone.
I don't understand how this works.
I think you have to make a loop.
Well, okay. No, wait. I see it. Okay.
That
I have
last
to
one.
line it up in just a way. Okay. And then. Huh?
And I've met
Yeah.
my impulsivity quota for the next couple hours.
Yeah.
why is it actually kind of hard to figure out how strong you have to?
Uh-huh.
All right, whatever. Let's see. How's your page? Are you on, Cosmos?
Actually, wait, I think that was like. I didn't actually do the math on how much money that was.
I don't understand.
That number is never going to drop below 50, is it? I mean, we're at 48 now, but it's just going to go back up.
We're keeping this nerd here forever. I at least want to make it to Christmas.
Well, a little far away from that, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, but we didn't even think the subathon would reach fucking April, and here we are.
Huh. Okay,
Didn't do
I
it.
need to decide on an audio stream to cut out. I think I'm gonna kill the Ori audio.
Damn, imagine having multiple streams.
Well, okay, so
What
I have understand. I have a Spotify going on because I want to listen to music. Then I don't have your stream on because I don't want. Well, I have your stream open. It's just muted because I don't want to listen to two sources of music at once. The stream.
Okay, turn the stream down. Yeah, turn the stream.
It
Yeah.
what- what the fuck?
Which
it
is strange,
says I'm
but
still a
You
viewer
keep
in the thing.
sending me money.
All right, I'm gonna unmute and then just reduce. Yeah, use the browser tab.
yeah, I still have it going. Like I still have audio going and everything. I know. I'm not bothered too much by the echo.
How do I?
Oh, holy shit! They actually
That's
do
annoying.
fucking
It wants me
Omega
to mute
game.
the
Oh
site.
my gosh. No.
Right
I
click
can't
it
just
and
mute the
mute
tab.
tab. By click. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, you
Mm.
click the. So there should be a little speaker, right? You click that.
Yeah, just hang on. Where's the audio?
Wild Rush.
You know,
Okay, there it is.
not being able to
No,
get
it just says
SMS
mute site.
notifications
All
from
right,
my
I'll mute the
bank
whole
is
site. It's fine. I
Ori,
wasn't listening
sorry,
to Ori's
folks.
audio anyway.
Damn. Ori's been muted.
I
Dang.
wasn't
I have
listening to him
no
anyway.
idea
If he does
what
something
I'm
interesting, I'll watch.
doing.
All
Wait,
right.
did I just?
So you're gonna buy
I
equipment.
just
You
did
know
it
your
just
lore.
randomly. Okay.
So the nice thing,
Oh, hold up.
Cosmos, is that because
I was
you
just randomly
are
fucking about and I cleared it.
Yeah.
because you're showing up and you are only just now escaping stasis or whatever. Well, not stasis, but you know, stasis not in the game term stasis, but in function stasis.
Even though I was
Uh,
fully conscious the whole time. Yay! I've been left to my thoughts. This is funny. I wonder what mental trauma that caused. Anyways.
it's it's been a fun
Uh,
like while. You could decide
What
whether
would
you
you
want to
say
have
my
been conscious
surface
for
area is?
10,000
Like,
years or just
hold up.
past like six no
The problem is
40.
artificial entities literally can't go unconscious.
Well, I'm saying you can decide whether you want to have been conscious for 10,000 years or for 40. Your pick. Both make sense.
So I just went
Although,
in through the barrier somehow. If it's 40.
well, you were um well, so the thing is, 30 years passed, then 10,000 years passed instantly for people outside the barrier. But it's not that simple because also for Ben, actually, okay, you can do about 500 years. That would work for you. Because Ben was frozen in time as well. Because the purpose was that they would drop him out just before the barrier was about to go down so he could maintain it. Which they did, but they dropped him a couple hundred years earlier than they should have. And presumably he kept you with him during that time frame. So call it 500 years for the 40 years plus the 400 before now, give or take. You know, with some decades mixed in. So, yeah, about 500 years is our soft spot here. Does that sound good with you?
It's up to you.
Well, it's your character.
To my character, it's really an irrelevant number. They will never age and will never die of old age. Effectively speaking, time is a number.
Giganto.
Well, the reason why it's significant is because you how long the stasis has been going on, it impacts your character personality wise. Obviously, being trapped for 10,000 years is going to have a bigger impact than being trapped for 5 years.
There is also the fact that at a certain point, the impact would just be the same, no matter how long.
Yeah, I figure the difference between 1,000 years and 10,000 years isn't that much.
Like,
But
logistically speaking, yes, I have been trapped for eons versus 1,000. Yeah, there's not much different there. Because at that point, you're
so
just, yeah, existing.
you could go. Mm, hmm,
And
do
also,
what you want.
there could have just been the fact I was counting to keep myself occupied, viva la certain
The only real
anime.
difference would be technology changes, I'd say.
And even then, they are the
What about
technology
technology
change.
changes?
Motherfucker. Like, in the best, kindest way possible. My character is the technology change.
That's
I like
fair.
watching you just walk straight off of that giant kaiju.
Yeah, I
You
kind of
need to
fucked up there.
yeah, chill out with the boost stashes, man.
But yeah, in the kindest possible way, my character is the technology change.
Their character is part of a lost civilization whose technology has been
The only
destroyed
Here
by
we
the only
go.
thing I
decades.
actually the only thing I
Oh, it's
actually
this
heard
song.
was the difference between eons and like 1,000 years or 10,000 years.
It's
Oh, I can't
complicated.
change the fucking
So,
volume.
like,
There's
let's put it
there's
Okay,
this
now I
way.
there's
can.
time
My
for
character's
shenanigans.
technology is more advanced than what currently exists, yet it's also ancient.
Alright,
But
I maxed out the volume because I fucking love this song.
it could also be not ancient. Which hang on, which song is this? Let me. I also love that song.
Oh, what? Wait, is this playing on stream?
They're listening to no. In Sonic.
Uh,
Uh Currently it is playing what's it called from the Sonic Frontiers? The one really good one that everyone knows. Let me
Oh,
find it.
what?
It's in my playlist.
Fucking undefeatable.
Yes, undefeatable. Thank you.
That song goes insanely hard.
Google Sonic His World Zebrahead remix.
Face your fears.
It's time to face your fear. Then your time has come and gone. I'll be the one to carry on. And you throw me to the walls, as I am undefeatable. I'm hanging on to the outside. I won't give up till the end of May. I'm what you get when the stars collide. Now face it, you're just the enemy.
Have you ever played Megaton Rainfall? Because it has a fast vibe that reminds me of this supersonic mode.
Alright, let's see what emote I get from the choo choo train.
Let's see. Ori is playing Minecraft. We don't care.
Yeah, today's a faction meeting, so if you're not into the server's geopolitics, you can show.
We should steal their pot.
I mean, they do like actually need it for the faction meeting, though.
It's when your time has come and gone.
They have Minecraft chat.
I'll be the one to carry on. And you can throw me to the walls, as I am undefeatable. I'm hanging
All right. Anyway, so the reason why Cosmos is from a kind of ancient civilization, kind of not really, um, is because there's like time freeze shenanigans going on. Um,
Which
they're in
unironically
a
don't
place.
affect them, but that's a whole nother thing.
Elaborate.
I'm referring to the fact that time is irrelevant. They are effectively going to live until the end of heat death if they don't get killed.
Yeah. Well, but the,
They'll
the
die
reason
if
why I
they
say
get
that
killed.
is because
So
you're an
what?
ancient civilization within the barrier, but outside the barrier, you're just a recently destroyed civilization.
Which even then is not fully destroyed.
Yeah,
Bordering
there's
on
still
fully destroyed.
remnants. It's not going to recover. You're at that point.
It's not going to recover anytime damn soon.
I forget there's a term for that. For extinction, where something isn't extinct yet, but it is so damaged that it's not going to recover ever.
Even then, it's
It's like
not
there's like
guaranteed that they
endangered and
won't be able
then
to recover. That's the problem. It should unlikely. It's possible, but unlikely.
it is extremely unlikely, yeah.
Then
And
again,
even if you did recover, you probably wouldn't recover as a nation. You'd probably recover as like a city, and that's it.
and then a city
It would
becomes a
take you,
nation, and
you
then a
know,
nation becomes a city.
it would take a long time.
But it could eventually return, yeah.
It could. It could. Probably not in the same form as it originally was, but the race
Depending
could
on
live on.
how a stronger or weaker form. It depends on the
Well, I
process.
mean, that would depend. It would depend. It would depend on the players, honestly. Depends on how you guys interact with it more than anything.
Behold the war arc. I don't know what is with me in commanding an army. I like it.
Oh, you're
Anyways,
already in the war arc.
no, no, no,
I
no, no, no.
remind you, depending on your objectives here, if you feel like killing the church and killing the god, well, you'll need to get through their entire army of like 1 million, essentially, because every single person who's part of that church is willing to join the army.
Willing in air quotes.
Well, yeah,
Conquer
willing.
Kronos Island.
You know, you get it.
Huzzah! Anyways, we've done it,
So
folks.
if that's how you decide to do things, then yeah,
Huzzah!
you're already in your war arc. Like you could 100% start gathering troops and go to war with them.
Cosmo,
Yeah.
please don't start a war in Angel's Embrace. I'll bomb you.
Oh, I'm totally not cutting all the book binds right now.
Oh shit! Wait,
Why?
for real?
Trimming the binding specifically.
Yo, it's real.
Why are you cutting the binds? What happened?
It's called trimming them specifically, but
Oh.
Oh
I
my
thought you were
God,
cutting them as in like you were like getting rid of them. I was like, what happened? Did you royally fuck up and not realize until just now?
Oh, it's been so long. It's too late for that. So the official
And off they go.
digital book that's being sent to normal humans is going to be available in June, right?
3 months
I think.
or equally
July-ish, yeah.
towards the end, I believe, but
Yeah,
more
I
or
thought it
less
was end of June.
it depends.
Also, plans on that might change. We'll see.
Yeah.
But for now, it's like late June, early
Oh.
mid-July.
Because I'm going to be so sad being stuck with 0.9 for this longest time.
Oh, I thought you
Had
had
to.
it. Damn.
No, we talked about this earlier. I didn't
Cosmo
do
have
the Kickstarter.
fish brain memory on occasion, okay?
That's okay. Remember earlier when you said that you never forget anything?
Oh, I
Sure.
don't forget things that are important. That, in other words, my brain deemed that unimportant. My apologies.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so I do not have the Kickstarter, so I don't have the book. Which means I'm
Yeah.
operating off of 0.9 knowledge plus a bunch of homebrew.
Or, me, effectively, because I have a finished copy.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
the only
I'm not
thing
gonna.
that'll really screw you on is like
Certain
some
stuff
of
was
the
updated, yeah.
spells. Yeah.
I mean,
But like
considering how.
for 98% of things, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it should be okay. It is just annoying. I would have liked to scroll through and look at all the art.
Oh, dude, the art's so damn good. It's so
Let me go back
crunchy.
to
I wanna-
Kronos.
I
wanna
would
finish
eat all
Kronos.
of it if the book was made of edible paper.
Isn't all paper edible?
Theoretically.
As someone who's eaten explicitly inedible paper, no, not all paper is edible.
Oh.
You're gonna
Like
need
I
to
said, I've
explain
eaten a
that.
lot of shit I probably shouldn't.
So the question is, have you eaten Tide Pods?
No, because everywhere I've been, we use powder detergent and like liquid fabric softener.
Okay, so have you eaten either of those?
No, but I have accidentally swallowed liquid shower gel.
Oh, Jesus.
Accidentally.
Yeah, because I was trying to
Accidental.
do the thing where you like put liquid soap on your lips and then you blow and it makes bubbles. It's really fucking hard.
Oh.
And you just consume.
Yeah. And I accidentally licked my lips out of habit and I fucking swallowed a bunch of it. And
Uh,
like, fuck.
Nice.
Is that 50 million? It's like 50 million newtons of force or something like that.
Oh, to not get crushed by the air.
Well, I mean, I'm running at like the speed of sound.
Oh, also,
So yeah.
one thing I promise I won't do, despite how stupidly easy it would be to do, is just drop a tungsten cube on someone's head.
Yeah,
Normally,
let's
you
not.
go at the speed of
Because
sound.
Did you
tungsten
hear
is
me,
Don't
fucking
fight
Rex?
the air. Or pierce through it. I'm
Cosmos, I
not built to
remind you,
do that.
anything you can do, your enemies can do.
Yes, but they would have to spend more effort to do it.
Oh wait, yes, yes, they would.
Again, I just said I won't. It would be funny, but I won't.
Speaking
Yeah,
of, you just
don't-
reminded me that
don't
I
do it.
haven't
500
Otherwise, you
pound
will feel
tungsten
the pain
cube.
of a vastly stronger magician hitting you with like 14 million sever. That's my my party saw that once. They were fighting someone who was way above their power level. And the person was explicitly not using any damaging magic types as a mercy, if you will. Until they did
Mhm.
enough damage, and then they were like, "All right, fine, no more mercy," and they just started casting magic of like the most ridiculous level on them, and the party realized, this person who is not doing very much damage is suddenly able to do damage when they're using magic that does damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Bam, done, done.
love really
And the
fucking strong NPCs.
people always underestimate NPCs.
Ah, you
And I
falling again!
mean, usually they're correct. At least in my case.
I can't do the fucking water drop. There we go. I don't know if that got picked up, but I did the noise. The funny bloop.
I can't do that version of it. I can do like other ones.
I can do the one where like you flick your cheek. That's the one I'm doing. It's just occasionally it just
Oh.
doesn't work.
Oh, I'm doing the one where you like actually like drop your tongue and
Anyways,
like
time to
whistle.
end my stream because I have finished
Here's the
bookbinding. Tomorrow will be stage 2, making the cover.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Possibly.
So
I'll need to think about and get the stuff to do it.
wait, where did I send that?
Stream
What
go
the fuck
brr.